When I was 7 years old, a mad sage told me to seek wisdom. He was a known bedlamite who roamed the streets of my hometown, one who addressed God with bitter and harsh words, flinging his clenched fists passionately against the sky. Children used to run after him only to flee as he turned to them. I used to wait for him by the water fountain of the school, where I knew he would come to quench his thirst. Turn the faucet for me, will you please? He said calmly, all hint of his raving rage completely gone. As I turned the water tap and watched the fresh stream break free, I heard him say, "You should seek wisdom like I do." I veered, only to see him kneel down in front of the spigot, his eyes shut, groping for water with his toothless mouth. He never spoke to me again. Yet I am still seeking. I'm riding on a merry-go-round, only you couldn't tell it is but a carousel, anchored to one place, twirling and turning, yet always staying in the same harbored locale. It is so enormous, it looks as if it is the whole wide world, a world where time and space never meet. There are bizarre animals, instruments, libraries, strange automata, and memorabilia from an uncertain future, alongside some t-shirts from a rather frustrating and punishing past. Holding onto a violoncello, I can see Johann Sebastian Bach marching to pay a visit to Dietrich Buxtehude, who has just reinstated the tradition of Abendmusiken to find a bridegroom for his ugly daughter. "What is the wisdom of music?" I called. He started laughing, and nodding his head, he was on his way again. But I decided to follow him. He was visibly out of sorts. He has been marching for over 10 days, writing music on the back of one of his servants. He also pushes a huge music case made of the finest porcelain. It was almost transparent, and I could see paraphernalia of musical instruments. He doesn't have time to lose over idle questions, so he emits over his shoulder, "Just put your fingers and music will gladly serve you. It hates to be imprisoned." All that has ever been is being again. Everywhere is here and nowhere is all around. Winds and sounds are sucked back into oblivion, all is remembered, and forgetfulness is cast into lethe. Bleached streets are washed in scorching sun rays. We are in Athens. Yesteryears are blowing down dusty roads, and the animals on the merry-go-round look tired and restless. Suddenly, the almost empty streets fill with a group of youngsters who flock after mocking satire. He's short, mightily built, and carries himself with an almost threatening gait. "Teach us, master," screams the heated crowd. "I know nothing. How can I teach? I am but a midwife. Like my mother was before me, I know all about delivering ideas and rubbing shoulders with wisdom. But I myself, I possess none. Like all midwives, I myself am barren." Off you go, people. Come back when you're pregnant with wisdom. "I am the gadfly," says the shapeless devil, But I suspect that you are in pain because you are pregnant, but know not with what. I can help. Though if, when I have examined and verified that which you bear, and should I think it is but a mirage and not real, and should I therefore quietly take it away from you and throw it out, do not be angry, as women are when they are deprived of their first offspring, if it is stillborn. Let me ask you, why? Why should anything exist which brings no joy? Why should the thought persist if it aspires to no inner wholesomeness? Life to he who can serve it well, and may all other perish. Is that so? Is that so? Come on, tell me, is that so? For a long time after he disappeared, I could still hear his shrilling voice, his enticing challenges, and his interminable questions. I can hear them now.